Hi guys. What do we have today? Here we have predictions for today's 10 NBA games. Let's get started. Denver Nuggets and Washington Wizards. Since losing 5 of their past 7 games, the Nuggets have been in a funk. The Wizards are on a back-to-back, including travel. They have been in a rut since losing 7 of their past 9 games, and they'll be aiming to stop a 2-game losing streak today. The Nuggets have played decently on the road this season. They've split their last 36 road games while covering the spread 16 times. The Nuggets have won and covered 2 times in their previous 5 away games. The Wizards' play on their home court is not so well. This season, they have won 16 of their last 34 home games. Recently, they have won twice only of their previous 7 home games and covered the spread 3 times. Head-to-head, the Nuggets covered the spread twice only in the last 6 games against the Wizards in Washington. The Wizards are playing well in back-to-back games since they have won 7 of their 13 games this season. Both teams are currently in poor form. The Wizards have a home field advantage, but they will most likely be without Kyle Kuzma, and this is their 2nd straight game after falling to the Magic in Orlando yesterday. Despite beating the Nets in the last game, the Nuggets did not convince me they are back on track. Play Washington Wizards +7. New York Knicks and Miami Heat. The Knicks have been in excellent form, having won 12 of their past 16 games. Since winning 6 of their last 9 games, the Heat have been in good shape. The Knicks are one of the best road teams in the league since the start of the season. They have won 22 of their past 36 road games. Recently, the Knicks have won and covered the spread 4 times in their previous 6 road games. The Heat have played pretty well at home since the start of the season. They had won 24 of their previous 37 home games, but only 11 had covered the spread. Recently, they've won 5 of their last 8 home games and covered 3 times. Head-to-head, the Knicks won twice and covered the spread 3 times in the last 5 games against the Heat and Miami. This is the 3rd game this season between these 2 teams. The Knicks won the previous 2. The Knicks are now the better team in this game, but the Heat need a win to overtake the Nets for the 6th seed in the Eastern Conference. If the Heat lose today, it would be their 3rd straight loss against the Knicks in Miami, which I don't believe can happen. Play Miami Heat -1. Indiana Pacers and Toronto Raptors. The Pacers have been stuck in a rut after losing 3 of their past 4 games, and they'll be looking to avoid a 3rd consecutive setback today. The Raptors have been in decent shape since they split their last 10 games. The Pacers have been playing terribly on the road. They have only won 13 of their 36 road games this season. Recently, they have played much better in road games since they won and covered the spread in 5 of their last 8 road games. The Raptors play well on their home court. They have won 23 of their 36 home games so far this season. Recently, the Raptors have been playing great on their home court, winning 7 straights while covering the spread in 6 of those 7. Head-to-head, the Pacers won once and covered the spread twice in the last 5 games against the Raptors in Toronto. This is the 3rd game between those 2 teams this season. The Pacers won both previous games. The Pacers may again be without Halliburton, who has proven essential for them, particularly on the offensive side. The Raptors have been in the best shape since the beginning of the season, and this especially applies to the games they play at home. Play Toronto Raptors -7. Golden State Warriors and Dallas Mavericks. The Warriors have been in a slump after losing 6 of their previous 9 games. Since losing 4 of their past 6 games, the Mavericks have been stuck in a rut. The Warriors have been one of the worst road teams in the league. This season, they have only won 8 of their 37 road games. The Warriors have now lost 11 of the last 12 road games, covering the spread once only. This season, the Mavericks have played well at home. They won 22 of the 36 home games they played. In their recent home games, the Mavericks have struggled. They have only won 3 of their previous 7 home games, covering the spread twice. Head-to-head, the Warriors covered the spread once only in the last 5 games against the Mavericks and Dallas. This is the 3rd game between those 2 teams. In the previous 2, each team won on its home floor. It's clear why the Warriors are favored here, despite being one of the worst road teams in the league. Markieff Morris, Kyrie Irving, and Luka Doncic are all questionable for the Mavericks here. Here I will have to believe that some of the Mavericks stars will be available tonight because the Warriors did not deserve to be trusted in road games. Play Dallas Mavericks plus 1.5. Philadelphia 76ers and Chicago Bulls. This is the second game in 2 days between those two teams. Since winning 9 of their previous 11 games, the Sixers have been in excellent shape. The Bulls are in terrific form right now, having won 5 of their last 6 games, and they'll be aiming for a 4th straight win today. The Sixers are one of the best road teams in the league. They won 22 of their 34 road games this season. They have played exceptionally well in road games. They have won 6 straights and covered the spread in 5 of those 6 road games. The Bulls played well on their home floor. They have won 20 of their 36 home games this season. Recently, the Bulls played not so well on their home court. They have split their last 8 home games. Head-to-head, the Sixers covered the spread in 6 straight games against the Bulls in Chicago. I believe the Sixers will try everything they can to win here, but it appears they did so in Philly 2 days ago, so they did not meet expectations. The Bulls are in terrific shape, but I don't trust them. Play Philadelphia 76ers and Chicago Bulls under 222. Houston Rockets and Memphis Grizzlies. The Rockets have been in good form since splitting their last 10 games, but they will try to snap a 3-game losing streak tonight. The Grizzlies have been on a roll, having won 6 of their past 7 games, and they will be looking for a 4th straight win here. The Rockets are one of the league's weakest road teams this season. Just 6 of their 34 road games were victories. The Rockets have lost 6 of their previous 7 away games, covering the spread 3 times in that span. The Grizzlies are the best home team in the league. This season, they have won 30 of their 35 home games. Recently, the Grizzlies have won 9 straight home games while covering the spread 7 times. Head-to-head, the Rockets covered the spread twice only in the last 6 games against the Grizzlies in Memphis. The Rockets have been playing remarkably well recently, and it looks this youthful squad will be much more competitive next season. The Grizzlies will win this game, but I would not lay a large spread in this situation, regardless of how excellent at home they are. Play Houston Rockets plus 14. San Antonio Spurs and Milwaukee Bucks. The Spurs are on a back-to-back, including travel. They have been stuck in a rut after losing 6 of their past 9 games. The Bucks have been on a roll, winning 6 of their previous 8 games, and they'll be keen to keep it going today. This season, the Spurs are the league's worst road team. They've only won 6 of their previous 34 away games. They have recently lost 20 of their last 21 road games while covering the spread only 5 times. Since the beginning of the season, the Bucks have been among the top home teams in the league. They won 29 of their 36 games at home. They have won 3 of their last 5 home games but only once covered the spread. Head-to-head, the Spurs covered the spread 4 times in the last 5 games, which they have played against the Bucks in Milwaukee. The Spurs only succeeded in covering the spread in 11 of their 34 road games. The Bucks have covered the spread in 20 of their last 36 home games, so they are a touch better than the Spurs. Although the Bucks are expected to win this game, none of these two teams can be relied upon to cover the spread. Play San Antonio Spurs and Milwaukee Bucks over 233. Atlanta Hawks and Minnesota Timberwolves. The Hawks are on a back-to-back, including travel. They are in good shape after winning 4 of their past 7 games. The Timberwolves have been stuck in a rut after losing 5 of their past 7 games. The Hawks didn't perform well on the road at the start of the season. In their last 37 road games, they have won only 16 of them. The Hawks have won and covered the spread twice in their previous 5 away games. This season, the Timberwolves played well on their home court. They have 20 wins and have covered the spread in 18 of their previous 37 home games. Recently, the Timberwolves played very poorly at home. They have won twice and covered 3 times in their last 9 home games. Head-to-head, the Hawks won and covered the spread in 4 of the last 5 games against the Timberwolves in Minnesota. The Hawks played poorly in back-to-back games since they have lost 8 of 10 from the start of the season. There is a possibility that the Timberwolves will have all their players available here for the first time in a long time, which doesn't mean much because even when everyone was healthy, they played terribly. The Hawks are not a team that can be relied on in back-to-back away games, but this Timberwolves squad leaves no other option. Play Atlanta Hawks plus 5. Portland Trailblazers and Utah Jazz. The Trailblazers are in terrible shape after losing 9 of their past 11 games, and they will be looking to snap a 6-game losing streak today. The Jazz have been on a fantastic run since they've won 4 of their previous 5 games, and they will be hoping for a third consecutive victory today. The Trailblazers have not been a great road team since the start of the season. In their previous 36 road games, they had won 14 of them. Recently, they have won twice while covering the spread in 3 of their last 6 road games. This season the Jazz have been playing pretty well on their home court. They won 22 of their 35 games at home. They continue to play well at home recently. The Jazz have won 4 of their previous 5 home games but have only covered the spread in 3. Head-to-head, the Trailblazers won and covered the spread twice in the last 5 games against the Jazz in Utah. According to Damian Lillard's recent statements, the Trailblazers have already given up on a play-in spot. Here, I'll take Lillard's advice and back the home team. Play Utah Jazz -4. Phoenix Suns and Los Angeles Lakers. The Suns have been stuck in a rut, losing 4 of their past 5 games. Since winning 5 of their last 8 games, the Lakers have been in good shape. This season the Suns' performance on the road hasn't been their best. They've only won 15 of their 36 road games. The Suns have recently played better on the road. They have won and covered the spread in 3 of their last 5 away games. The Lakers play pretty decently on their home floor. This season, they have won 19 of their 36 home games. Recently, the Lakers have won 6 while covering the spread in 5 of their previous 11 home games. Head-to-head, in the last 5 matches with the Lakers in Los Angeles, the Suns have won and covered the spread 4 times. Here the home team will be much more motivated to play well and win. This game, as well as every next one, is crucial for the Lakers. The Suns are not under any pressure to win this game. For them, winning or losing this game doesn't change anything. Play Los Angeles Lakers +2. Guys, that's all. Thanks for joining us today. See you tomorrow.